Welcome back, everyone. We have a war recap here of the midweeks. WHF taking on LP4 Hades. As you can see, LP4 Hades did get the victory, 87 to 85. It was an even breakdown at 3, 8, 19 from Town Hall 11, Town Hall 12, 11, and 10. So we got a few recaps here, a few Town Hall 10s, a Town Hall 11, and a Town Hall 12. So we'll be right back. All right, so the first one we're going to go ahead and watch is going to be Trevor's hit here on number 26. So let's go ahead and take a look on Blue the Worst. And what is this? This is going to be a Sui Heroes on each side and then Mass Minor right into the base. This base was not fresh, so we did know what was in the CC. So let's go ahead and pause it and see why he decided to come at the base like he did. Well, you can see a lot of the storages, pretty much all the storages except a few of them, pretty much this dark storage, that gold storage there, and this gold storage at the bottom down here are all on the outside, which is pretty much in this area over here. And what do you want to do when you do mass miners? Well, you got to use your heroes on both sides to clear just like this, so your miners have nowhere to go but into the base. And you'll see Trevor do exactly that. He uses the wall wrecker to tank a lot of these defenses, especially this wizard tower, which is splash damage. So Trevor's doing a nice job pushing his way in. He does have a poison for that balloon in the CC. If it was a wizard and let's say an archer, he probably wouldn't have had a poison because the miners can take care of it, but the poison's strictly for the balloon. And so let's go ahead and see as the miners push their way through, drops the heal spells to kind of cover his way through. You're going to see no rage spell in this deployment because he just wants to heal through the whole base. And so the lava is not going to do anything as it's kind of locking on to the giant. Drops the remaining heal right there on the king, and he does have one more. Has a skelly spell, which is for, a poison spell, my bad, for the skellies. So the miners don't get stalled on too long there. As you can see, he just pushes his way through the space. He's going to use the heal spell on that wizard tower, most likely. There it is. So he can heal up the splash damage. Trevor coming in with the nice hit, getting the 3-star 10v10. If you guys are trying to learn miners in kind of war, and you see the town halls on the outside, it can work really well. So sometimes it can be a little different in farming, but or kind of the internet bases. But if you see bases like these, try to give miners a thought of if all the storage is on the outside, and then can miners with heals kind of cover through the whole base. There's a another kind of strategy where you can also take the rage, which you put it in the middle where the CC is, and it helps your miners get through the base. So very nice job by Trevor getting the 10v10 triple right there. So let's go ahead and take a look at the next one, which is going to be on number 13. So let's go, and it's going to be Dauntless Dial coming in on garlic bread. And Dial comes in with a Sui Laloon. And so let's take a look at what he decides to do. He decides to drop the blimp all the way across from the town hall, so it's going to fly across. Why does he do that? Let's go ahead and take a look at where are the sweepers. Sweepers are pretty much covering the core. So here's one sweeper just like this, and the other sweeper is pointed just like this. So pretty much they're in the core. You're going to have to face them when you're flying through the base. So he decides to drop the blimp down south, so it's going to fly across. His objective is, one, to take out as many air defenses as possible, as many air targeting defenses as possible as well, and to create pathing. So those are the two key things. He's going to remove these two air defenses and then these balloons right here, so are meant to come in behind the blimp. The blimp's going to tank, and then these balloons are going to take out the archer tower so that just in case if this balloon pops here, it won't backtrack this way. He wants to make sure this gets taken out by these balloons, and then this blimp gets here and pops and takes out all of that for pathing. So you'll go ahead and see, and also it would pull the CC, whatever's in the CC. So he goes ahead and drops it right there. These balloons take out the archer tower, so they go from here to here and to here, take down both air defenses. And so out comes the CC, so he doesn't have to worry. Now he can go ahead and kill the CC, which is a lava, wizard, and an archer. So he's going to drop his heroes on the opposite side up here. One, to take out the town hall, to get that for sure star right there, but also to pull the CC to make sure he kills the CC. Doesn't have a poison because he already knew what was in it, and it was a scouted base, so he knew kind of what to expect. So now why does he decide to come this way? Well, this because he wants to fire into the air defenses with his lavas. He doesn't want to fly across the base, which the lava is going to leave the balloons, and the balloons will be unprotected. So he decides to fly into the base this way, into the air defense, because he wants to fly this way around the base just like this, because this whole section down here is gone, meaning that if you look at the base, kind of the remaining base just like this, it forms a little bit of an L shape. So he's going to go at the base just like this and kind of move his way through and pushing his way through. So let's go ahead and take a look what Dial kind of ends up deciding to do. He also uses the heroes up here to remove some more of the defense, especially the Wizard Tower, the Archer Tower, which is a lot of value as well. So you can see these balloons come in, and then you're going to see the top side balloons come in as well and kind of meet up over this queen. So he could have probably dropped this Skelly spell pretty early here, but he doesn't. He saves the Skelly. I mean, he had a lot of balloons up. I was a little worried when we were watching this live that he wasn't getting that Skelly off to kill that queen. But look at how all these balloons that are still alive, getting it done. Beautiful job by Dial, and absolutely killing the base. Very nice. Drops the Skelly spell finally, and it's going to be a 3-star by Dial. Has some minions to clean up. Queen stays up, doesn't even go down in the rate, and 2 hounds are still up, not even pop. Sometimes that can be a problem for a cleanup, but Dial gets it done. Very nice job on this hit. Let's go ahead and take a look at the next one, and this is going to be a Town Hall 11 hit, and this is going to be a fresh one. So we're going to take a look at a fresh hit and another fresh hit for Town Hall 12. So let's go ahead and take a look. This is going to be done by Octogram, and this is going to be a kind of a, not necessarily a huge, it is kind of a Sui, but look, he doesn't have a Skelly spell, meaning he plans to kill the queen on entry with this wall breaker, right? And the queen's going to push her way into the space. Well, I don't know if this was like messed up, but I can tell that this sweeper, I don't know if this sweeper was meant to be like that, because that's definitely not good when you have 2 sweepers pointed in the exact same direction. Yeah, that's, he probably wanted it pointed either this way or this way, but probably was an accident on that part. But hey, take advantage of it if you see the opportunity. So what he's doing here is he's dropping the wall wrecker to go into the middle of the space. He's using the king to funnel this way. He's using these wizards and bowlers to funnel this, which means that the queen is going to get into this base, follow the wall wrecker, and pulls the CC. So this was a fresh hit. So if there was a Lava Hound in the CC, he was taking a risk because he had no idea what was in that CC. Could have been a Lava Hound and could have slowed that queen down dramatically, and she would not have got as much value here. But let's go and see what the queen removes. Okay, so the queen gets tons of value. All of these expos kind of go down. Very nice job. Queen's not going to get too much more. She's going to damage that expo, and she's not going to get it down. So let's go ahead and pause it. Why does he decide to come in the base this way, right? Well, let's see. The sweeper is this way, so it's not really going to affect anything. He's got the eagle over here, but the reason is because all the air defenses are pretty much on this side, so he wants to use the bulk of his army, the 3 hounds, on the heavy side, so that by the time he gets to the lighter side, the balloons will still be up, and then they'll finally make it over there. Otherwise, if you don't do that, and you come at the lighter side first, and it depends on obviously where the sweeper's facing, but the hounds can outpace the balloons, and then the hounds will get popped, and they didn't provide the tanking. So as you can see here, what he decides to do, right, he comes at the edge of the kill squad. So this was the what he removed here. He's coming at the edge, and he's moving around the base in a counterclockwise formation. Warden gets dropped with them. Doesn't need a Skelly spell because the queen's already been removed. And you see these hounds are tanking for all these defenses. Drops the rage so that they can then move on to the eagle under rage and take it down pretty much in this one drop, I'm assuming. Close. Didn't get it down in that one drop. Needed some more balloons. But as you can see, the lava hounds protected all these balloons as he's moving his way through the space. Very nice job. Has another heal. Has another haste. Drops a heal over the splash damage. Drops the haste as well to speed him up. There is that final air defense, but look, there is a lot of balloons still up which is too much for the air defense to handle, and they're going to be able to take it out. Very nice job by Octogram getting this fresh 11v11 triple. GG, getting it done. I love to see kind of the wall record being used to push into the queen, since he had access to get to her. As you can see, he's wrapping it up here on Rogue from LP4 Hades. So let's go ahead and take a look at the final raid, final war attack of the evening here. And this is going to be another fresh hit by Sir Longsword on their number 3, which is a Town Hall 12. So let's go and take a look at this. And this is going to involve a queen walk into hogs. And he does have a blimp, interesting enough, in a queen walk hog attack. Well, let's see what he decides to do. And also take note of a jump here and an Electro Dragon. There's an Electro Dragon used, probably because of a funnel that needs to be created. So what he decides to do is drops one balloon to test for any air mines. So then the Electro Dragon can take out all of these buildings. Look at all this value the Electro Dragon is getting. Yes, it is 30 camp space, but if it can take out all these buildings, these defenses, and create a funnel for you, that can be pretty valuable. I have yet to use the Electro Dragons in war, so I think we're going to use them in the coming wars event to practice. We'll see, and see kind of my thoughts on them. So you'll see that in the future, but let's go ahead and see what he decides to do. Well, he uses the Electro Dragon to funnel on this side. All right, very nice. And then he decides to drop the king because he wants the king to run this way. He wants the king to create a funnel so that he can charge the queen into the base, one to get the enemy queen, and also one to kill the CC that comes out because it is a fresh hit, and also remove and get pathing for the hogs, right? So if the pathing from the hogs is going to allow essentially the hogs to move from defense to defense and take it out quicker if you also use the warden with them. So he has the wizard over here to also step up behind the king, which is very important to take out that wizard tower. So try to keep that in mind. Drops the jump spell to get the queen to jump into this section here to take out the eagle and a lot more of these defenses here. As you can see, queen steps up to grab the eagle, drops the next raid spell to speed her up through a lot of HP right there, drops the blimp on this top side here because he wants to take out the multi-target inferno. So he drops the balloons to direct target it, takes it down, doesn't want to deal with it with the hogs, finds a Tesla farm over here, but he decides to now, let's go ahead, before he kind of drops the hogs, look at the value that the queen charge got. All of this is gone. All of it. Look at that. All of this is gone on the top side, meaning it's a straight shot for these hogs to go through this base just like this. Doesn't have to worry. There's 52% of the base is down before he's dropping the hog deployment. So let's go ahead and see. He's going to move through the base. He's got the wizards to get cleanup down. So you got to get the wizards down pretty early when you do these hog raids. Drops the freeze on the town hall to slow that down. Then you're going to see the warden ability come on these hogs so they don't die from the Giga Bomb right there, and drops the final heal on the hogs into the Tesla farm. You're going to probably see giant bombs in a Tesla farm usually more often than not. At least find one or maybe a set of 2 of them. And very nice hit by Sir Longsword on this fresh 12v12 3-star. I don't know. I've yet to kind of really learn hogs. I'm more of an air guy, but hey, I'd love to give them a shot, get the practice in so you can kind of diversify your attack strategies, which can also make it hard to for opponents to kind of plan against you if you are in competitive leagues. But yeah, very nice job by Sir Longsword here on getting that fresh triple. And GG to LP4 Hades. They did get the victory, 87-85. I was not personally in this war, so the next video to come out is actually going to have my attacks in it, and that's going to be fun. You'll see how I did and how we did as a clan. But if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you guys hit that like button, hit the subscribe button as well, turn on notifications so you know every time I do upload a video. And we got a lot of cool things to come, new kind of viewpoints, new kind of strategies to bring to the channel. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Let me know your feedback. And yeah, I hope you guys all have a wonderful day. And I'll see you guys next time. CarbonFin signing out. Peace.